Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In the previous second video lecture of week 12 for the course Mathematics 1, we have discussed percentages and profit and loss. And now, today, this first video lecture of week 13, we are going to learn about profit percentage and loss percentage. So this lecture is the continuation of my previous video lecture.
For a cost price of 100, and the loss percentage is the loss that will be made for a cost price of Rs 100. That is, here that is mean this is the formula for the profit percent, that we can find the profit percent by using this formula. Profit percent is equal to profit divided by cost price multiplied 100, and now the loss percent is denoted by the formula loss divided by cost price multiplied 100. Dear students, we have already learned about percentage in the previous slide. Now, how to find the profit percentage in the loss percentage. The profit and loss, to find the profit and loss is very easy, as I have already told you in the previous slides how to find the profit and how to find the loss. If the selling price, I have already told you in this previous slide that if the selling price greater than cost price, we obtain the profit, and if the selling price less than the cost price, we obtain the loss. But how to find the percentage, profit percentage and loss percentage? This formula should be noted. Profit percent is equal to profit divided by cost price multiplied 100, and loss percent is equal to loss divided by cost price multiplied 100. So profit percent is the profit that will be obtained for a cost price of 100, and similarly loss percentage is the loss that will be made for a cost price of 100. Now, for example, a shopkeeper buys a toy for Rs 250 and sells it for Rs 285. Find his gain and gain percent. Since the shopkeeper buy the toy for 250 rupees and sell it for 285 rupees, so the selling price is greater than the cost price, so it is clear that the shopkeeper gain the profit. So to find gain and percent profit, to find the profit and find the percent profit. So in this example, the cost price of the toy is 250 and the selling price is 285. Since I have already told you that the selling price is greater than the cost price in this problem, there is a profit, and which is given by, first of all, find the profit by using the profit formula selling price minus cost price. So profit is equal to selling price is 285 and the cost price is 250. So subtract 250 from 285, we obtain 35. Now at the second stage, let's calculate the gain in percentage, the profit and the percentage. The profit percent formula is a profit divided by cost price multiplied 100. Hence, putting the profit is 35 and the cost price is 250 multiplied 100, and after simplification here put 35 and 250 multiplied 100. 35 divided by 250 multiplied 100, and after simplification we obtain the gain. Gain is 35, the profit is 35, and the profit percent is 14%. Multiplied this expression by putting the profit 35 and the cost price is 250. 35 divided by 250 whole multiplied 100, we obtain 14%. Now another example to find the loss percent. Rishi bought a wrist watch for 2,200 and sold it for Rs 1,980. Find his loss and loss percent. Since in this problem we have the cost price 2,200 and the selling price of watch is 1,980. Since the selling price is less than the cost price, mean cost price is greater than the selling price. So there is a loss, and loss can be found by formula loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, and the cost price is 2,200 and the selling price is 1,980. So subtract 1,980 from 2,200, we obtain the loss is 220 rupees. Now let's to calculate the loss in percentage. First of all, find loss and then find the loss in percentage if required. Since in this example we need to find the loss and loss percent. So first of all, find the loss. But how we can find the loss? First of all, check the cost of price and the cost of selling. If selling price is less than cost price, then definitely we lost. But if the cost price is less than selling price, then we definitely gain. So in this example, selling price is less than the cost price, so there is a loss, and loss is given by the formula selling price cost price minus selling price. Putting the value of cost price and putting the value of selling price, we obtain here the loss 220. Now to calculate the loss percent. Loss divided by cost price multiplied 100. So putting the value of loss 220 and the cost price here, the cost price is 2,200. So 220 divided by 2,200 whole multiplied by 100. So we obtain 10%. After simplification, we obtain 10%. The loss is 220 rupees and the loss percent is 10%. Now example number 3. Haris bought a horse for Rs 15,500. He spent 5,000 for feeding the horse and then sold it for Rs 20,400. So find his profit or loss in percent. We have the cost price for horse is 15,500. Sorry, excuse me. Rs 20,400. Find its profit or loss percent. First of all, to determine whether Haris gain profit or loss, then we will find the percent of the profit or the percent of the loss. So the feeding charges here is 1,500, and so the cost price for the horse is 15,500 plus 1,500, 1,500. So the total cost is 17,000. Now the sale price of the horse is 20,400, and since the selling price is greater than the cost price, so there is a profit given by profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So profit is equal to selling price minus cost price 20400 minus 17000. Now subtract 17000 from 20400. We obtained the profit 3400. So now let's calculate the gain percent. This is the profit. Now to calculate the profit percent. Profit divided by cost price multiplied 100. So profit percent is equal to 3400 divided by 17000. 3400 is the profit divided by, this is the cost price. The cost price is a 17000. 15,500 is the he bought the horse for 15,500 and 1500 spent for feeding. So the total cost will be 15,500 is equal to 1,500 is equal to 17,000. 17000. So in this case, Horace gain the profit, and the profit can be found by selling price minus cost price. So subtract the cost price from selling price. He obtained the profit 3400. Now the profit percent will be profit divided by cost price multiplied 100. Profit 3400 and cost price is 17000 multiplied 100. And after simplifications we obtain the gain percent is 20%. Now dear students, note it is easy to calculate the cost of a product when we know two things. Number one, selling price, and number two, percentage profit earned from its sale. So the cost price will be equal to 100 divided by 100 plus gain percent multiplied cost price. So let's move an example. A shopkeeper gained 20% by selling a book of Rs 85. Find the cost price of the book. Solution. The cost price 100%, gain percent 25%. So the selling price is equal to 100 plus 25 whole percent of the cost percent. So the selling price is 85. Now cost price ratio selling price. The ratio of the cost price and selling price is equal to 100 ratio 125. Now the cost price multiplied 125 is equal to 100 multiplied selling price. And now the selling price is equal to 100 multiplied 85 divided by 125. So after simplification, the cost price is 68. Now similarly, we can easily calculate the selling price of a product when we know two things: the cost price and percentage of the profit gained from its sale. So the selling price is equal to 100 plus gain percent divided by 100 multiplied by cost price. So let's move for an example to discuss the this formula. Ali purchased 120 mathematics books at 80 rupees per book. If he wants to have a gain of 8%, what will be the selling price of the book? The solution. The cost price is equal to 100%, gain percent is equal to 8%. So the selling percent is equal to 100 plus 8 whole percent of the cost price. So when cost price is 80, now the ratio of selling price and cost price is equal to 108 ratio 100. Since selling price is 108, the cost price is 100. So cost price multiplied 125 is equal to 100 multiplied selling price. And now the selling price is equal to 108 multiplied 80 divided by 100. So the selling price after simplification we obtain 86.5 0.14 per book. So similarly, we can easily calculate the selling price of the product when we do things cost price and percentage of the profit gain from its sale, as I have already told you. And this is the example for this formula. In this example, the selling price is 186.14 per book. So dear students, in this lecture, uh, two things should be noted: how to find the profit, how to find the loss, and how to find the percent profit and percent loss. And this is the end of this segment.